Good morning. Welcome to another vlog. We have the special guest here. She is requesting I take her to Walmart ASAP. But today is Tuesday. We're gonna start this vlog on a Tuesday. We're gonna end up on a Saturday. Today is Carter's birthday. He's 53 and he stayed home and we're gonna have like a chill day. He requested a little bit of like Taco Tuesday, so we're gonna do that. And I'm gonna make him a special birthday cake today and then one on Saturday. So that's why I'm going to get this vlog going until Saturday because he actually bought a special pan for a special cake that he wants me to celebrate on Saturday. My mom is doing a couple of projects. She actually she cut I think it was like 3 projects, and then she started one with 2 different fabrics, and she will work on that. And I want to see if I can finish working on this project that I've been working for 2 weeks now. So that is what we're gonna do. I also been working on this project, and I actually have to go and get one more of the skeins. This is the Wool and Easy by Lions brand in the color black, and I bought 2 thinking that I was gonna have enough. Probably I'm going to have enough, but I don't want to risk it. This will have, I think it's 2 more rows, and then I will have a bunch of tassels, kind of like fringes going down, and there's a lot of fringes and they're quite long, so I want to be sure and get another one. If not, I will just go ahead and return it. So that's the plan. It's Carla's week, birthday week, so I'm super excited. Let me get ready, get out of the house, take my mom to Walmart. She is itching to go to Walmart, so what mom says, we do. Let's go. That Walmart trip was a success. She was quite content after, but when I arrived home, I started working on Carter's birthday cake. I did a chocolate meringue cake, and it's gonna be a link in the description box below. I started by melting some chocolate and then dividing the eggs. You need to use fresh eggs for this. You cannot use store-bought egg whites. And I think I used a total of 5 eggs, or 3/4 or 2/3, I don't know, just check the recipe. I then used my stand mixer with the whisk attachment, and you want to beat it up until it's like soft peaks, and then you add the sugar. I use granulated sugar, but I pass it through the food process to make it super fine. And you want to whip it up until all the sugar just dissolves. So I'm going to use the finger test here just to check if I have any kind of like graininess. Then it was time to make the disc. I decided to do a 6-inch disc, but I had so much of this meringue that I decided to just go ahead and follow the recipe for 8-inch wide. I had 3 total. I am working on the first 2 here, and it was kind of rustic, so there's no wrong way to do this. Then I added that melted chocolate, and then I did the swirls. You are supposed to bake this for 90 minutes. Then you turn the oven off and you let this cool inside of the oven. And I was supposed to do this the night before, and I didn't know that. You're supposed to make or assemble the cake and let it chill in the fridge, no, the freezer overnight. And I didn't know. It's okay. It was a gooey mess, I will tell you that. Now I'm gonna whip the heavy cream, or doing the chantilly cream with some sugar, super fine as well, that I passed, or granulated sugar that I passed through the food processor, and then it was time to assemble. And oh my god, it was delicious. I want to eat this every day. I'm going to add the second level here. Again, it's really rustic. Everybody can do this, and this is going to collapse. Check that second level. It's gonna crack in front of us. It was something. I was like, oh my god, seriously. And then look at that second tier. It deflated completely, but let me tell you, nothing went to waste. So this was off to the freezer, or for a couple hours, and then I cut all the berries and let them just mingle together for a couple hours to get that berry juice. So today's Tuesday, and we're doing Taco Tuesday. I'm doing the same thing I did last week. I like indoor grilled steak, and I'm doing quesadillas, and I'm going to add to it a little guacamole and some pico, and yeah, it's gonna be dinner. So I started to assemble the cake. I added the berries to the top, and whatever had Rembrandt I added to the sides. We were actually opening the refrigerator and then just taking spoonfuls of this gooey amazingness. He was so happy. Look at his face. He thought you blow your candles and then you make a wish while you cut your cake. Carlos, no, you're old, you know better. You blow your candles before you do your wish. So he tried to attack the cake. Look at that. I was like, okay, dude, like, what is going on? Give me the knife. And yeah, it was perfection. He ate half of that cake. I'm gonna show you guys what it was left. Well, he took another huge chunk of that cake. It was a success. Hello, it's 4 p.m. It's Wednesday, and I had a really early appointment, and I picked up my mom, and then it was shopping. So it was not even like worth recording anything, because if not, I'm gonna be like, my mom loved going stores here. But I said that I had one more row, and then decided to do just one more row, where I achieved what I wanted, and I wanted one more row. So here we go. I am just about to cast off, and I have all this to do the fringes. You will add 3 strands of the fringe in this area, and then 2 on that hole that you have in the middle. So I don't know how long I want the tassels to be. So we'll see how we'll do the tassels, but I just hope and pray that I have enough. Anyway, so that's that. We have a great day yesterday with Carlos. He loved his birthday cake, and yeah, so that's that. I think we're gonna go to Dallas on Friday. And if we go to Dallas on Friday, I'm going to take you guys with me. Carlos wanted a cake, a special cake, but then he also was like, if you want to go to Dallas, I'll make the arrangements. So making the arrangement means he got us a hotel room, and he will stay back. So he will stay back. Anyway, but if I go to Dallas, then I'll take you guys with me, because I want to go to the fabric district. And then also, I've been curious about needlepoint, very curious, and I know I don't need another hobby, but right, it sounds awesome. So there's a needlepoint store in Dallas, but those canvases are so expensive, $180, $60 for a canvas. No. So that's why it's been the hold up, because I want to actually invest in like good thread and the stuff, but I don't want to invest in like so expensive canvas. And I know those are hand painted and the likes, but I've seen so many videos on how to make them, and it doesn't look like it's super difficult. That makes sense. Anyway, so let me finish this up, and whenever I reach the fringe section, I will report back. I love it. It's so cute. I only have to weave the beginning, and then also weave the adding of the second skein. I only use 2 skeins, and I use the Wolf Ease by Lion Brand. This one is 80% acrylic, 20% wool. I love it. It looks really nice. The pattern is called Rose. I added to the description box from last vlog, and I'm going to add it to this one as all the recipes that I make in all my vlogs. Try my best to be very accurate. Sometimes I miss one, and you guys always let me know. Thank you. Keep me accountable. Anyway, this pattern is a pay pattern, and it is written in Spanish, but it does have a chart. So if you know how to do that, that'll be, you know, no problem for you if you don't know any Spanish, but it's really easy. Actually, this, I don't know why she doesn't write them in English. Maybe just because she's from a designer from Puerto Rico, and I love her. Anyway, so he asked for 18 to 20 pieces of yarn to weave into the bottom, and I ended up cutting them at 14th, and then I trim them as I go. I am not very anal, making sure that they're all the same length. So I think it works. It's really pretty. I'm going to go ahead, put it in the washing machine, and then let it dry. You know, air dry. I'm not gonna blog it or anything. I don't think it's needed. I only have to, like I said, weave ends and then attach my label so I know which one is the right. Although this is, you know, the good thing about crochet, especially when you're working on the round, you kind of like turn your work and then you keep on working. I don't think there's like a right or wrong, but I'm going to do one. So I think this is done. This is a success, and I actually want to start a new crochet project. I love crocheting. My wrist is doing okay. So anyway, so that's it. I think I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll start a new project. Okay, let's go. Good morning. It's Thursday. Say hi. People love when you say hi. He is going to work. He works. Okay. That's why you never see him, because he's always working. And he's gonna leave Mimi tonight or today. So we're gonna have Pouty Mimi. I'll give it, like, she's waiting. She is by the plates. So there's one plate over here. Hold on. There's one plate here, that's Gringo's, and this is my mom's dog. And she was like waiting right there, and then waiting by this plate. Mimi, you eat at 8 a.m. It's 7:37. Okay, Mimi aside, and Carla's in the way. I was able to successfully do a starter. This is day 5, and here is all the instructions. I think this is from I think it's from the beginning. So I started this on the I started this on the 10th, and it's the 17th or the 19th. No, today's the 18th. It's the 18th. Tomorrow is my son's birthday. Anyway, so here we go. It smells amazing. It's super bubbly, and it's growing really fast. So I bet it at 9 p.m. yesterday. So it's ready to go. I'm gonna feed it one more time. I'm going to find the recipe to start making. So we're done. Are you excited?
Yes, and I give you the best tip.
What's it? Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, very important that he reminded me that he gave me all the tips. So the tip was to keep it in the oven with the light on, but I found that was a little hit or miss because my mom will pass by and turn it off. So I decided to wrap it in a towel, so that works perfectly for me. And 2, to use spring water bottle, and because it has minerals and whatever, so it did work beautifully. I used brown rice flour, and I just kind of like, you know, rinse this, but I don't use any soap in the jars that I use. So no soap, just rinsing it out, making sure that you can have traces of detergent, that's what it said, And then I am feeding, instead of like 50 grams or 1-to-1 ratio, I'm doing 50 grams of flour, 50 grams of the starter from the previous feed, and then like 60 grams of water, just to make it a little bit more liquidy. Okay, let's go. Let me feed this up. So it's a little bit later on the day. I'm about to start actually my breakfast, and I have a 2 p.m. that I have to take my mom. So I have very little time before that, and I cannot skip that. She's going to go get a physical. It's been years. I mean, probably decades since she have gone like a proper physical. Anyway, so, I mean, we're trying here, like, trying to corral her into getting her checked. Not that anything bad with her, I will have to say. But let's talk a little bit about this bread. I am going to do the recipe from the same girl that I did the starter. She's called the gluten-free Austrian, and I'm gonna link the post here on the description box. I like that one, it's a small amount. So if you guys have followed me for a while, I have done this before, that I've tried gluten-free sourdough breads before, and I was never satisfied. One, the crumb was never like crispy enough. The inside was gummy, and I didn't have enough air bubbles in there. And 3, it was very expensive. Like, all these flours are expensive. I'm really looking forward for the Cannelle and Vanille new book that is coming out on only breads. I cannot wait, and I probably will change my sourdough starter. We'll see, but I've tried this before. It didn't work. I went to back to doing just regular sourdough. It upsets my stomach. I cannot do it. So I've been relying for the past 2-3 years on store-bought you know, bread. And one, it's, you know, it's expensive. 2, I feel like I only like Udi's ancient grain, like sliced bread. They're this small. And then I only like the Udi's cranberry bagels. That's it. The rest, I've tried them all. Super expensive, cheap, like, you know, the ones that you get from the farmer's market. They never are good. Like, they're not good enough. So I am hopeful, and if I make a mistake, it's small. It's a small bread. It's done in the a Dutch oven. I do have a Dutch oven for it. I'm gonna pull that out, and I'm going to also pull the bannetons, or the baskets, proofing baskets, because it's gonna go proofing for an hour, I think it is. So while that proof, I'm going to go ahead and turn my oven on with the Dutch oven, just to have it really hot and ready. The only thing I'm not the amount of so it has 50 grams of brown rice flour to 100 grams of tapioca starch. So this is more tapioca than anything. We'll see, but we have sorghum there, so yeah. I'm actually not okay that it didn't the light buckwheat flour didn't work with this. This one doesn't have actually none of that, but very small. So I will go back, and then the next thing that you're gonna see is me making this bread. So let's hope and pray this one is good. Good morning. It's Friday the 19th. It's my son's 30th birthday. It feels like it's not even real that I have a 30-year-old son, but I do. Anyway, so we are ready to go to Dallas, and my plans are simple. I want to go to the fashion district and I want to check the fabric stores. I don't need anything, but if I need something, I want to focus on solid, no prints. It's gonna be the boho, whatever it's called, the compromise for this trip. Never been. I don't know what to expect. I don't need any more print in my life. I need just solid. So that's one. I need notions, meaning thread. I need needles, and I need zippers, stuff like that, especially thread. I have a lot. I am also going to go to the nail place. You guys know I'm going to go, and I want to go to the needlepoint special place in Dallas. There's a couple, and I want to try to go to this romance kind of like Dallas bookstore. I finally finished Wildcard yesterday. I gave it 3 stars. I didn't like it. I actually felt like it was a filler book. It was low pace. The entire dad, ex, boyfriend's dad, it was, I don't know, it's just the way it was being done. It was not, I don't know, I just didn't like that book at all. So I gave it 3 stars. I never give 3 stars. I am a 5-star happy person. So I am starting to read The Handsome Devil by T.L. Shane, I believe. L.J. Shane. I'm gonna put it here, and that's gonna be my book for the trip. It's like 500, but it's gonna take me a couple of days because this one, Japper. Also, I tasted the bread from yesterday, and I have a lot of things to finish, or like to change. One, I need to make that starter a little bit stronger. I need to let it proof longer, and yeah, it was dense. It had a really nice taste. It doesn't have any salt in this recipe. I don't know why we don't add any ice cubes to the bread, which also makes it odd, but the crust was gold. It was really crispy, the whole thing, but it was very dense. So there's one thing to fix for next time. And yeah, so let's go to Dallas. It's 7:30 and she's ready to go. Good morning. Yesterday we did quite a lot of damage. I said I wasn't gonna buy any prints, and I was kidding. But I wanted it to get zippers and threads, and I got a couple zippers, but there was not like the Gutermann thread that I like, so I just got one thread and then some for my serger. That's it. But I got a couple of pieces, like 15 pieces of fabric. I don't know where I want to place those, but we will. Yeah. And for today we have a couple of things. So I want to go to the nail salon place, and I want to go to Needlepoint This, which is a store just for needlepoint, and then I want to go to a store that is called Blush Bookstore, which is like an all romance kind of a store. So I'm super excited. Mom is ready. It's 7:35. Everything opens at 10. So I don't know where she's going, and I wanted to sleep a little bit more, but I guess sleep it's overrated. Anyway, so I'm gonna get ready, get some breakfast, and then just so the nail place is closed, but I came into the needlepoint. This bag was $50. Okay, so the Blush Bookstore is right here. This one and we had a fight on the car because she didn't want to get out of the car. 1, 2, she didn't want to go to the second needlepoint place that I wanted to go. So we're having some words. Well, she did have a monologue for like 30 minutes. And now she's complaining about her underwear, which is mine, by the way. It's of her. Okay guys, it's Monday and I totally forgot to do an outro. I actually want to show you everything I got, and I'll do that on the next video. Also, the cake pan that Carlos wanted for his birthday never arrived. It's delayed, so we will do that next week as well. Until then, happy crafting. Bye.